Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nasywaa from Class 9A, number 37. In this video, I will be doing a storytelling about the origin of Merapi Mount. Mount Merapi is largely in Sleman Regency, Yogyakarta, with some parts cover the areas of Sumber Regency in Central Java Province, which Magelang, Boyolali, and Klaten. According to the local people, the land of which the mountain is situated was once plain. Following an urgent situation, the Kelas in heaven decided to move on Jammu Dipa there from the South Sea. Since then, a creative was formed and branching out superheaded materials. Also, find out this story. Java is one of the biggest islands in Indonesia archipelago. People say the island was once covered that the Kelas in heaven had to fix it. The Kelas called a meeting that produced a decision. They had to put a mountain in the middle of the island to keep the village. Jammu Dipa, a mountain of the southern coast of Java, was sighted. Meanwhile, at the place where Mount Jammu Dipa was going to be moved, there were two smiths in the middle of making a powerful Kelas. Ampu Rama and Ampu Pamadi were known to possess enormous strength. The Kelas understood the situation. They knew they had to talk the smith first. Batara Guru, the king of Kelas, sent Batara Narada and Kot Panyalikan accompanied by troop of soldiers to tell Ampu Rama and Pamadi to move. The smiths were working when the heaven approached arrived. The goods were built over the sea, the 40 metals not with the hammers or any tools, but with their picks and bare hands. First part every time they polished the metals with their fists. Clearly, the smiths were not ordinary men. The goods and the soldiers could not help themselves shaking. Excuse Empu, barusan bayar saya ke pada guru waktu ku patarikan. The smith stopped working and let the Kelas in and sit. What is it, Pukulun? What can we do for you? Asked Ampu Rama. We have come to deliver a message. Batara Narada answered the question plainly. I hope it is good news, said Ampu Pamadi. Batara Narada explained the situation and the intention of the Kelas to move Jammu Dipa. Batara Narada explained the situation and the intention of the Kelas to move Jammu Dipa. For that and for their own safety, the smiths were prepared to go. Unfortunately, they were in the middle of making a Kelas, so that was something they could not do. I'm sorry, Guru, that we couldn't do. We're making a Kelas at the moment, answered Ampu Rama. I know, making Kelas is such a scarred process, but if we don't move the mountain as soon as possible, this island will stand more. That will cause disaster for the people. Pray, said Smith, go if you stay, you will risk your life. It's a mountain that we're moving here, explained Kot Panyalikan. We have prepared over your better place than here for making Kelas, added Batara Narada. We can't. We're not going anywhere until the Kelas is done. Moving about during the process will result in a bad war. Why not we'll make the mountain somewhere else? Asked Ampu Pamadi. Batara Narada and Kot Panyalikan start to get irritated by the smiths' stubbornness. They had to make them move whatever it took since Batara Guru had issued a command. Oh humans, don't make us force you out of here, said Batara Narada. Nevertheless, the two smiths had harsh stance. They were not afraid of the threats, for they believed they did something right by doing their best to finish the Kelas. Seeing no solution, they invited came to blows. The smith bravely fought the heaven's army. Both sides clashed fiercely. 2 against 100, despite losing in number, the smiths were too powerful to the Kelas and soldiers. After a long fight, they finally won the battle. Losing the fight, Batara Narada and Kot Panyalikan fled back to heaven and report the Batara Guru. Have mercy, your highness, for we have failed to make the move. they were too powerful, report Batara Naraga. The situation gave from bad to worse. Batara Guru was inverted. How obstinate! We have to teach them a lesson, Lord Batara Guru. Bayu, the god of wine, blow Jambudipa at once. God Bayu broke the mountain, flinging it up high. It fell down right on the head of the smiths. Ampurama and Ampupamadi were stuck dead by the mountain. The spirits remained here, acting as guardians. Their heart turned into a crater and since then it became a volcano. By the gods, the mountain was called Merapi. And today, Merapi is still an active volcano. Of note, the volcano has erupted more or less 68 times since 1548 up to 27 October 2010. The last eruption took place in late 2010, forcing thousands of people to run away, devastating countless homes and killing hundreds of people, including its infamous spiritual guardian, Mbah Marijan. The story tells us that sometimes we should do something good for others and not be selfish like Ampurama and Ampupamadi. The story tells us that sometimes we should do something good for others and not be selfish like Ampurama and Ampupamadi. They care only of their job, not thinking that the gods need to move the mountain for the goodness of the world. Moreover, they try to fight the gods and end up dead buried under the mountain. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.